All right. I was about to go lie in bed and go sleep. Um, and then I figured, you know what? Why not just do another one or two, or maybe even three or four of these before I go to bed if I'm having fun. Um, so here we are, episode 8, which, as you all know, means it's time for Wartortle because that's what comes after Squirtle. Um, Starting off with Dark Wartortle. He's super grumpy. His legs just kind of floating there. They clearly didn't want to draw hands. And the background is mush. Um, Classic card, and it's a rocket card. You know, kids love those, but this is honestly like a B. It might even be C territory. War Turtle was not really done justice by just being made angry. Um, War Turtle. This one's pretty good. Something about the line work on Wartortle throws me off. I think there might just be too much light in the picture. I do like that he's like charging up an attack, and he's in a pretty good environment. These waterfalls back here just kind of coming out of those plants out of nowhere. Um, yeah, so it's definitely not an S. I think this gets a B just because of the. Again, it kind of looks like the limbs are floating. And I think I gave the Squirtle version of this card a pretty high ranking. Um, this one's good. It's a little bit Titanic. King of I'm King of the World. Water going around, but it's a nice card. He stands out against the background, and I like that he's doing something. We're gonna give this an A. It's definitely not an S though. Here he is hopping through some bushes. Um, Oddly enough, the background kind of stands out more than the Wartortle does. But I do like the art style, and it's good that he's active. We're going to give this an A. I don't know that it gets an S. Um, this one's good. He's using an attack, but it's also just kind of it's one of those just like uh, bland ones. I don't know why. I'm gonna give this a B, but it's a good card, but it just doesn't really do anything for me. Pokemon Go. This one's cute, little pop arty. I personally don't like it that much. I think it's gonna get a B actually. Well, can I? Yeah, yeah. This is really nice. The water looks really nice. The Wartortle's got a unique expression on his face, a little mischievous, which is known for this Pokemon, especially in its Squirtle form. I like it. I like it a lot. It's gonna get an A. We still don't have an S for Wartortle though. Here he is water bending. The dimensions of the Wartortle seem a little wonky. He's kind of got his. He's got like My Little Pony legs. The head though is very nice, and the water details are nice. So I'm gonna give this an A. I really like this one. The water's well done. It's very simple but effective. I like that there's these reflections. The sky is simple, but also you know exactly what's going on. I think this is gonna get an A. And we know where this is going. This might be the only S of the bunch. So a gorgeous card. Just really well done. What else can I say about this? Love the sunlight effect. Love the in the environment. He's down in the coral reef. We love that. Classic Wartortle. Kind of looks like it came out of a coloring book. It's also going to get a C. It's not that great. This is a good looking card, but haven't we seen this already? Isn't this? Huh? No. It's simple but effective. It's a B. This one's really nice. The shell kind of seems to be floating off a little bit. I don't know. The arm placement just feels funny to me. Um, this is really good though. I actually really like this one. We're gonna give this an A. This one's a little soft for my taste. I do like, the like colored pencil look, but the I don't know, the light and dark balance just is something's off for me. E-readers. It's not the worst though. It's not the worst e-reader for sure. This one's a little goofy. I don't know what's going on with the coloring. He's like more purple than anything, almost shiny, I guess. But it's just not, it's not that great. I'm gonna give it a B. I was being way nicer earlier with Squirtle. This is a good card. Did I already do this one? I feel like I've already done all of these. This is, I haven't though. This is very similar to the other old one, kind of coloring booky. A little bit more of an action pose. I'll give it a B. And then this is the last card. This one's really nice. Kind of feels like a little bit more classic art style. It's very simple, but the shading's very effective. And they're doing something. I don't know. I feel like this would be on like a tapestry or a rug. I'm going to give it an A. And that's it for Wartortle. That's all of them. No D's, but also, not that many cards. And only one S. We're going to save the JPEG. All right. I think this is the shortest one yet. Surprisingly few cards for a starter. Let me know if I missed any, or if you think I'm just dead wrong on which ones are good and which ones are bad. Some of those could probably move around. I could be convinced, but yeah, there it is. There's the tier list for Wartortle. If you enjoy the video, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.